Hi friends, welcome back. So you guys, I'm picking out weeds on these. Oh, that's full of ants, ain't it? That sucks. So friends, we're picking out weeds. This is where my onions were planted just last week. And today we are prepping this box because we are gonna go get some dirt and fill this up. Oh, it's time for the next crop. Come on, join me. We got a lot of work to do in this garden. Hey friends. All right, so I've got my pots here. And these pots from Home Depot, they're like storage totes really is what their whole purpose is, right? I will show you the tag on them. It's a utility tub with rope handles. That's what I'm using. I buy these for $9.98. Sometimes they put them on sale for $8.98. Heck, I got a couple of them for $6 once. It was a good day. But these work really well, and somebody's gonna tell me something about using plastics. Most of the pots that you find at the store are plastic anyways. So I figure the more bang for my buck. This is 21 gallons, so it holds quite a bit of soil in it. I really like using these. My bananas have been doing really well, and the pineapples have been doing spectacularly in these pots. So we're gonna switch everything out to these big utility tubs. So these guys that I purchased yesterday for my birthday, because it was my birthday and I got planted for my birthday. Very excited about that. I got a cherry tree, an olive tree, a fig, and a grapefruit to add to all the citrus that we have. That was pretty much the only citrus I think I was missing that I wanted. So we found a really good one, nice and small, not too large. I'd rather buy smaller trees that are moldable, I want to say. That's not the right word. But I can trim them to the size that I want and create the actual bush size that I prefer instead of something that's huge and overwhelming. So now to get into these pots, what we have to do is open drainage holes on the bottom. Now, this guy here has like little markings on it. I don't know if you can see it, but it has like little markings. I think I've shown you guys this before. There might be another video where that's at. But I'm just using a 5/8 paddle bit on my Ryobi drill, and I'm gonna put a hole right in the center here for drainage. Oh, and then I left it. Just like, don't do what I just did. I didn't lock that in right. Oh, whatever, no one's perfect. Okay, that should do it now. Yeah, okay, here we go. That's never happened before. Of course it happens when I'm filming a YouTube video. Okay, so now we're gonna open holes. I do about 5 holes. This has 6, we'll do 6. We're doing it on the outside rim because this sits just a little bit lower than the center so that any water that pools can drain out and you don't have any root rot from excess moisture and things of that nature. There we go. So this pot is ready to go. See the holes in there? So this one's ready to go for one of these larger trees that are there behind me. I'm gonna set that aside. See, there they are. I'm so excited. So I've got the 4 buckets that are ready for the larger trees. Now my larger trees are the olive, grapefruit, cherry tree, and the fig. Now the fig is small, she's a little baby, but she's gonna go into a big pot because I want her to grow big and strong. Now we're gonna fill these up with the compost that we picked up from the garden center. I did like a quick video because I wasn't supposed to do it. Oh yeah, there's nothing like a giant pile of poop in the back of your truck bed. Yes, that's the greatest feeling ever. Oh, it's amazing. Oh, it's gonna be a good day. But that's okay. So excited to have a place that supplies us with really good compost. Really, really excited. So yes, we're gonna fill these up, get our trees in there, and then in a little while, we're gonna be building the, what do you call them? Like casters? Well, it's a caster wheel. The base on caster wheels. I'll show you guys. You guys will see. So I'm gonna start with the cherry tree. Okay, I'm gonna start with the cherry tree. And I just kind of want to put it in here. Take a little peek. How much soil am I really gonna need? It's gonna need a fair bit of soil. So I'm gonna put a good amount, like a good few shovelfuls on the bottom, and then put it in there, assess, and see if I need to refill. Let's get the soil over here, or the compost over here, and get to work. It's so pretty. Okay, so I don't know, I would say about a quarter of the way filled with soil. Let's take a peek here. Yeah, I like that. Right there. Oh, yes. Very good. Now, this is the time to straighten it out, right? You hold it in place, put it the way you want it to grow. If it's leaning too much to one side, you want to pull it the other way, backfill under. This is your opportunity to manipulate how this tree is going to be growing. All right, guys, so she is ready to go. I'm gonna pull her to the side and I'm gonna pot up the rest of them. So friends, it is the afternoon, around 5, 6 o'clock in the evening, and now is when I'm putting in these sweet potatoes. We have unloaded a full yard of this compost. If you don't know how much a yard is, just for just to kind of give you an idea. Oh my gosh. It is what it is. My husband has a Ram 1500 and it fills the entire bed. So just to give you like kind of perspective on how much that is. When we have shoveled that in, we have covered all the beds all over again, filled this guy up all the way to the top and its brother next door, and we're gonna put our sweet potato slips in. Now I still need to put more in, but this is the best that I have found. So I'm gonna do 6 on this side and 6 on the other. And that's it, friends. It's that easy. On this bed though, we need to set up the Carpathian water. I'm actually gonna do it on the other one. I'll figure it out. But we're gonna order more of the watering system. We really love the Carpathian watering system we got on Amazon. It's not sponsored, but hey, if you want to, I'm here for it. We bought the system, like the altogether system for our ground box, and loved it. There was some left over, so we were able to do another one of our big boxes, and we just hook up the hose to it, to the water pump, to the rain barrels, and water everything with our rain barrels. It works so well. Honestly, zero complaints. So I'm ordering more pieces from them soon so that I can get all of the watering in our little garden here automated. I want to thank you all for watching and for being a part of our lives and our little urban homestead. I appreciate you guys so much. I'm going to water everybody in, And I'll catch you guys on the next one. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you're new here, consider subscribing.